Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3, Episode 7 gives us one of the most moving hidden tributes the show has ever pulled off. And it's the kind of Easter egg that goes beyond fan service and really connects to the real lives of the people who bring this series to life. The episode, titled What is Starfleet, is directed by Sharon Lewis and written by Catherine Lynn and Alan B. McElroy, and it takes this unique documentary-style approach where the crew of the Enterprise gets put under the microscope. The whole thing is framed through the lens of a film being made by Humberto Beto Ortigas, who happens to be the younger brother of Lieutenant Erica Ortigas, played by Melissa Navia. Beto's mission, at least at first, is to expose what he sees as the darker, more colonial side of Starfleet. And that's made even more personal because he's still carrying anger about nearly losing his sister to the Gorn earlier this season. Now, while his cameras roam through every corner of the Enterprise, from the bridge to sickbay, even into Captain Pike's ready room, there's a moment when they capture something incredibly personal inside Erica's quarters. And here's where the Easter egg comes in. On her shelf, eagle-eyed fans spotted a vinyl album titled Irish Cowboy Country Blues by Sean Filey. At first glance, it might look like just another prop designed to give a little character detail, but it's so much more than that. This isn't just about Erica Ortigas, it's a deeply personal tribute to Melissa Navia herself. The connection here comes from Melissa's late partner, Brian Bannon, who was part of that very band. Tragically, Brian passed away in December 2021, right before filming on Season 2 of Strange New Worlds began. Melissa has been very open about her grief and about how she's tried to help others by sharing her journey publicly. For her, this show and the people working on it became more than just colleagues. They became a support system through one of the hardest times in her life. So having something as personal as Brian's music appear in Erica's quarters is a way for the series to bridge the gap between Melissa the actress and Erica the character. It's subtle, it's quiet, but it's deeply powerful. And this isn't the first time Strange New Worlds has honored Brian Bannon's memory. Back in Season 2, Episode 6, Lost in Translation, the story centered around what was called Bannon's Nebula. That name was no coincidence. It was chosen specifically to honor Melissa's partner. In that episode, the Enterprise and the Farragut were stationed at a deuterium refinery built in the nebula, which turned out to be home to extra-dimensional lifeforms bonded to the atoms of deuterium. The Federation was unknowingly harming them, and they struck back, leading to one of the most emotional arcs for Uhura as she dealt with loss and grief of her own. What's so beautiful here is that both of these tributes, the nebula and now the vinyl album, connect back to the larger themes of Strange New Worlds itself. This is a show about exploration, yes, but it's also about humanity, about grief, about how people carry love and loss with them into the future. Even though Erica Ortigas is fictional, that vinyl album makes her grief feel tangible, and in turn, it honors Melissa's real loss. It's a blending of art and life that feels authentic, and it shows the kind of respect and care this cast and crew have for each other. I'd love to hear what you think about this kind of tribute. Do you enjoy when shows break that wall between fiction and reality to honor the people who make them? Or do you think these Easter eggs should stay purely in universe? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this is one of those details that deserves a real conversation. And if you caught the vinyl in Erica's quarters on your first watch, let me know, because that is some next-level attention to detail.